I grew up with two cousins, so I never felt really like an only child. As a matter of fact, I felt quite deprived, as an only child, because I felt at one stage that my mother favored my cousin Loris so much more, and Babsy. And you know what is strange? I was the darkest in complexion of the three. And I think it also gave me a bit of a complex because I felt that was a part of why they were favored. And so, it brings in a lot of feelings that you don't even know at that stage of your life, really. And funnily, when I went to school, Wilmer's in particular, which to me fostered a lot of that too. I was very conscious of it. And I remember one stage, we had the Mikado being performed. And there was this girl who was a black girl who had the voice of an angel. I won't call the names here. And she had to be in the back while this, what you would call white skin, performed and dubbed, her voice in the back. This is in Jamaica. I'll never forget that school, and I was so upset. They were doing rehearsals, I remember, in the court, on the court, and I got so upset and furious with it. I said, this cannot be right. And I was maybe I'm skipping a lot, and I might have been about 13. And the teacher was so upset with how I carried on, that it is not right, and, got a lot of maybe the other students to be aware of it. And they called my parents and to come to school because they were going to either suspend or expel me. And my parents, not having that sophistication and that exposure and experience of how to deal with this, because they're just not aware of it. And they made sure that, I kept in tow at school so I would not be expelled or suspended, because they wouldn't know how to deal with it and to deal with their friends and the neighbors. Tell you, my child got expelled. I must say, I met a man by the name of Jamaican Kenneth Ramsay. And he was quite something. He made a difference. He gave me a lot of my confidence, and I would be able to speak. Although at times he didn't understand what I was talking about, because he went to Calabar, and he said at times, I don't know the type of Jamaica where you got that from. You saw prejudice in Jamaica. So he helped me. And my uncle, Dudley Thompson, it was not a fad for him when it was, everybody, black is beautiful and stuff. I remember from I was a little girl when he would come from Africa, Kenya, because, he was the lawyer, the Momo. And he would lift me up, put me on his shoulder, and made me feel as if I was just one of the best things that ever happened. Also, one or two folks that really, I took that a lot with me. Then, the person who delivered me, Dr. Hayden, A.C. Hayden, Ansel Hayden from Grange Hill, he delivered me, and I would spend all my summer vacation in Grange Hill with him. And he also gave me a lot of that confidence, and that I was just a wonderful, wonderful child growing up. So, I think I took a lot of that, and I more or less sort of shifted the other thing. It became less and less and less, because then I saw the greatness of who I was. And, so I must say it became less and less.